Well, we know that about 80 people will be leaving from this location here in Jackson Heights around 7 this morning to head to Albany to fight for tenant rights and to fight for a legislation that they say would help protect their rights. The other location is in Brooklyn, and again, they leave around 7 this morning. So with more on what's happening, I want to bring in the organizer of this initiative, Make the Road New York, Julissa Basono. So tell me, what's happening here today?
So today we're getting ready to go up to Albany. We have buses full leaving to the legislature, basically, because today we want to pass good cause eviction here in New York State. We are leaving from Queens, but there's also buses leaving from Bushwick and also Staten Island, basically. And we're going to have a press conference right now pushing on good cause eviction, which is in a legislation that we have fought for so many years, and right now it's in the committee, right? So
tell me, Julissa, tell me about that legislation. What does it advocate for?
So right now, basically, we have tenants who have no protection, who are living in houses or apartments where there's less than 6 units, and the landlord could just raise the rent without no justification, and they could also evict them without no justification. So we are right now going up to Albany for 5 million tenants right now that currently do not have any protection in terms of getting evicted, do not have any protection on rent increase.
All right, great. So you said that legislation is currently in committee and you want to make sure it's pushed before the end of the legislative session this year.
Yes.
Why is that so important? Why right now, given in context of everything that's happening with the pandemic, why so important right now?
Things were really bad before the pandemic because of the rent increases. Like, landlord could just say, I'm going to raise your rent for $300, $400. And there's nothing the tenant could do, and also could just evict you without any reason, saying, hey, I don't like how your hair looks, I'm going to evict you. So this is why more than ever we need to fight for this, because many of these tenants have been living in the homes and they want to stay in their homes. And that's why it's so important to make sure that we have good cause eviction, because it will protect those 5 million tenants across the state that don't have any protection right now.
Okay, well, thank you so much for speaking to us. That's Julissa Basono with Make the Road New York. And again, we know about 80 people will be leaving from this location here in Jackson Heights, Queens, later this morning around 7 o'clock to head to Albany. And as Julissa mentioned, there will be other locations across the city where buses will also be departing. And that press conference in Albany will take place around 12, around lunchtime today. With more, we will bring that to you later in the day as well. So for now, we are live in Jackson Heights, Queens. Karen Dillon, Pix 11 News.